Okay, cool. Season's done. 2022-23 season is done. What are we saying, guys, about the season? How have you guys been? What's been going on? How do you feel about the end of your club?
Boy, it's a roller coaster. Innit?
How are you feeling about where Arsenal finished?
Do you know what it is?
Let's be honest about this. How are you feeling, really?
I'll be honest. I'll be deadly honest, innit? Yeah, like it was a heartbreaker still. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's the hope that kills you, innit? And I said that to myself from early. But
so when did you lose hope? Now, in hindsight, when?
When was it? Was it Southampton? I think it might have been Southampton.
What was the score again?
See, for
was
me...
the draw? Was that we went on the run of draws?
For me, it's gone.
I think we need to rewind the tape, you know.
Nah,
I gave man the hypothesis from early.
them traumatic things, I just...
No, but I gave man the
hypothesis. Them out the memories, so I don't even know.
Remember I said, like, you're winning, but you're scraping. I said, the way the form is looking, it doesn't look like a good run-in for me. They were like, yeah, but we're winning. Yeah, but you got to watch the game. Like, the games that I'm watching, remember I said the Bournemouths, these games where they're scraping, even the Uniteds, like the game, I'm like, there's only so long you can keep just getting it over the line, like, until, do you know what I mean? And then the Liverpool, I saw the reaction, man, on the floor and that, like, it was a lot of extremism in terms of when they lost, they were on the floor. When they won, when they score a goal, they're doing huddles, high fives, and doing mad celebrations. It was like, there's a lot of extremism. There was no composure there for me, and I started to see, I started to side with Trapper when he was saying, well, come end of the season. When before that, like, V got me still with the Arsenal prediction. I started to sway. You know what? Yeah, the point gap and that, I said, and the way they're going, I said they have to do it, innit? They have to. But
I thought they were going to do it. I'll be honest. I thought they were going to do it. But if I have to, what do you think about United season then?
Hold on, but wait. But before we move on, I think it will be fair. It will still be fair to say, we came short, but ultimately, for what we tried to do, i.e., finish top 4, objective.
It was done.
No, that goes out the window when you're... Listen, if it's F1, and you're just trying to qualify in a certain position in F1, but you're in pole position and it's 20 laps and you're in pole position for 19 laps, bro, with a few seconds distant on man like Lewis and them man there, bro. The objective changed, bro. Your team are in your ear like, yo, we got this. Are you dumb? After party. Man are planning the after party afterwards and that champagne, yo, bottle girls, like, bro, like,
but you see with that said there,
what was it, 93% of the season or something like
that? That same analogy,
you set a record, you know?
That same analogy, about F1, innit, we got a puncture on the last lap, bro.
Punctured yourself. You burned out the tyres.
When Saliba got injured,
you burned out the tyres.
We got a puncture on the last lap.
And then you burned out the tyres on Saka.
And that's what done us out, bro.
And you burned the tyres out
that puncture
on
the last lap. You get me? So end of the day,
I heard that. If one player can derail your season, then I don't know, man.
Nah, man.
I was going to say that just to wind you up.
We've had multiple. We've
happening to us.
We've had multiple injuries, but that one there.
What multiple? You lot were the most consistent. If you check the stats, you lot played the same 11 the most out of anyone in the Prem. And
it doesn't mean they didn't get injuries though.
But relatively to every other team, they didn't.
Yeah,
if you could name the same 11 the most out of every other team, they didn't have no other competitions. It was just Prem.
Yeah, but let's say that even if they had 8 out of their main 11, those three players could have been Saliba, Saka. Do you know what I mean? If it's your 3 big players, you're still done.
But if you got if you statistically have the same 11 more than any other team,
it's what you would expect. But if the injuries are key players, it's still gonna matter.
Do you know what it is with Arsenal? It's the drop in quality between the first team and the man on the bench.
Don't complain about one centre back, fam. There's majority of our season we had both our centre backs out. How about that?
But
we had man like Luke Shaw and Lindelof centre back.
But then you still have what centre backs?
We had Luke Shaw. Anyway. We had to put Luke Shaw there and Lindelof.
But Lindelof's a centre back though, isn't it?
I'll take him then, please. Come get him. Come and get him.
He's
man.
a centre back though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's a centre back.
I'm
Not a
just
very
checking,
good
innit?
one.
He's a
Not a
centre
very
back
good
though.
one. And then we had a left back playing there.
Alright, so
Made
anyway,
it, eh?
let's what was he talking
Yeah, we
about?
was moving on to
We're talking
United.
about
So
United season.
Yeah,
yeah,
let's talk
United.
about
I think
United
we had a good season. I think Ten Hag himself, like as a club, we had a good season, but Ten Hag he had a very good season, and yeah, but I think obviously there's a lot to be done again, and yeah, we see how it goes in the summer because right now it's looking peak for us. So we have to see how it goes in the summer before we can kind of think how good or bad we're going to be doing next season.
Okay, I'm gonna go to manager.
Oh no, wait though. Before we go to manager,
Go
yeah,
on.
I need to circle back on the record that just said that we
The
made
93%.
in it and all of that stuff in it. Yeah, you man conceded after how many seconds in the FA Cup?
In the FA Cup. What game? What, the final?
Yeah,
Where was you?
watching you lot concede
Oh,
after
you was
how many
watching.
seconds? I was watching you lot concede after how many
You was
seconds?
watching. Did you win any trophies?
Do you know what? See, by the time I sat down,
Where
by the
was
time
you?
by the time I sat down, yeah, and just you get me. You look, I was thinking,
Yeah.
no way, no. But if I tried to rewind it, yeah, and I wasn't watching the channel long enough for Sky to wheel it back.
Yeah,
That's how
we
quick
lost
it was,
in the
bro.
final.
Allow it, bro.
In the final. Where was you?
Records are there to be broken.
Where was you?
You get me? You
Where
got to
was
do
you?
your bit,
We lost in the final.
bro. Well done.
Where was you?
Well done. Did you win anything for that?
No.
Alright, so
But
let's
we won
move
a
on.
trophy.
Let's move on.
We won a trophy. Did you get any? Did you win anything for the?
You lot
for
won.
being top of the table for 93% of the season. Did you win anything?
You lot won the lowest
Can we
ranking
talk
cup
about
you can
West
win.
Ham? Because they had a better season than you. You got a trophy.
They
didn't
did,
you?
they
We're in the
did,
trophy
they
club.
did.
Our cabinet is
No, but
looking
you
a
lot,
bit more
you
healthier.
lot can't
Our
compare to their
cabinet's
thing.
looking a bit
Like
more
your thing,
healthier, innit?
you
In the trophy
lot
club.
can't even get the bus out for your
Listen,
thing.
yeah. We all went on a
You
night
lot can't
out.
even get the bus
Let me
out
put
for
it
your
like
thing.
this. Let me put it like this. Aight, we
You lot
get
can't get the bus out.
We wouldn't.
You see what I'm saying?
You would
For the Carabao.
You almost
Allow
got the
it,
bus
bro.
out for finishing
Get
second.
out of there, bro.
You almost got the bus
Get
out
out
for
of there.
finishing
You lot
second.
couldn't
bruv.
even get the bus
Aight, let
out
me
for
put
what
it like
you lot
this, yeah.
want.
Let me put it hypothetically speaking. We all had a night out, yeah. We all had a night out.
Yeah.
No one drew tens, but me and Sean got laid. You went home by yourself, bro. You went home by. We didn't draw tens because none of us got Champions League or Prems, but we drawed. You get me? You went home by yourself, and you know what
Oh,
you
my
said.
face is
You know what?
hurting.
You know what Arsenal did.
But
You
what
know
did
what
Arsenal
Arsenal
do? What Arsenal did?
They had the thing for the whole night. The whole night. Took her to the bar, bought her drinks, wind her down, everything. And then you know what United and West Ham did? They pulled up at the end. They left about 5 minutes earlier before Arsenal. Jumped in the whip, yeah? Pulled up to the club. And you see as Arsenal's coming out with a thing like, yo, I'm bagged. Amanda said, yo, you're right, babe. How you getting home, man? Yeah, jump in, man. And she said, all right, bye, babe. I'll snap you, yeah? I'll Snapchat you, yeah? And jumped in the
And
whip.
you know what?
bro.
Do you know what
See
Arsenal
I'm trying
did?
to say?
Arsenal looked at you lot's whip. Arsenal looked at you lot's whip and said, "Bye."
Yeah, you
You
had
lot
to.
are welcome to that. You get me?
Yeah.
That's what we
And
did.
you know what Arsenal did? They said, yeah, but I made progress though. This time at the club, I actually whined the thing and man actually
Yes.
spoke to her like, you get me?
So
like,
then next time we're gonna pattern.
Yeah.
You get me?
Oh my days.
You get me? And now Arsenal, right now, Arsenal are in Harrods. They're doing up Harrods, buying up the clubber, beer drip,
Personal
habits,
shopper,
timber.
boy.
They're getting mad right now.
Come on.
Fam, the window just opened, you know.
on.
Them man Havertz, timber.
Come on.
Bro, they got rice.
Oh,
Them
my
man have
face.
been mad.
Oh my god.
But yeah, West Ham, let's talk about West Ham, man, because
West Ham had a mad season. Let's be
Mad.
honest, they had a mad season. They basically compromised everything in the Prem for this one cup. But at the end of the day, as much as it's a little boy cup, really and truly, it's
it's a
little
European
boy cup.
trophy.
It's a European trophy.
One
So
more
just
than
a-
Arsenal's
I think
history.
it's long term.
You got
it just
3 of them
attracts
now, you know.
players for next season. If you think about it, if I'm really deep in it, yeah, if I had a team like West Ham, at our best, we might get 7th. Like the seasons before we got 7th, season before we got 6th. That's where we're gonna get around. We're not going for top 4, yeah. So really and truly, if we if we just try and get the Prem, what players are coming to a 7th club? No
Even the
one.
fans,
So you
though.
might as well try and win Europa. Just stay up enough in the Prem, win Europa. Even players that don't want to come, they'll come for European football.
You lot can
They'll
build from
come.
that.
The fans as well, like, if you got a chance to win anything, go for it, because there's fans that would never, like, there's fans that have probably lived their whole life and never seen West Ham lift a trophy. In this generation, fans can say, I was there. When you talking about, all right, I watched it, like, cool, I know about my club, had trophies before I was born, but since I've been born, I saw it. Like, are you mad? Even your fan base is going to go up now.
Yeah.
There's kids in East London saying, F that team and F that team. Okay, West Ham, like, bro.
Some of them
like,
feel proud to wear their shirt and that. Man.
Yeah, that little boy that was going viral, that was talking about West Ham, that was joke. Did you see
I
that?
thought it was a little girl at first, you know. I probably thought it was a little girl at first, but yeah.
Yeah, him.
He was
I
passionate, he was
even trying to
passionate.
think. I think I've seen West Ham win the championship or get promoted or something. I think that's it.
And Fiorentina ain't a
In my
bad team, you
lifetime.
know. They ain't a bad team. Fiorentina's got history, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
big them
that
up though.
I remember Rui
it's-
Costa and Batistuta with Fiorentina, bro. That
It's
was
nice to
cheap
see
code.
Deck leave on a high. You get me?
Where do you think he's actually going? What is it wrapped up? What's going on?
Do you know what? It's a bit mad.
Is it wrapped up?
It's a bit techie.
They're about to do the same thing.
Because
It's
not-
a
I
bit-
mean,
they
he's
had
not going to
decks.
Arsenal.
It's a
They
bit
had decks.
mad.
They
Going
said,
to
yo,
Arsenal.
bro.
Do you know what it is?
He's
Yeah.
not going to Arsenal, is he?
Do you know what it is? Yeah. The word on the road. Yeah. Is he's supposed to be going to Arsenal, but Arsenal and West Ham are in some kind of discrepancy around
The bread.
the bread
How it's getting
and
paid
the
and
structure
that.
of the bread.
And then Pep
Okay,
said,
is that what's going on?
and then Gundogan went, and Pep said, yeah, get that fellow
So
over
then
there.
Pep's trying to block man.
So where do you think he's going to go?
And now the
In fact, where do you think he should go?
the plot twist is, then now United are saying, yo, Moisey, I swear you was asking about Maguire and McTominay and them
Them
man
man, they
there
can't come in.
not
Please,
too long
please,
ago.
please,
You
Yeah,
get
he's not
me,
interested.
yo.
He's not interested.
Please.
He's not interested.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's not interested.
Moyes loves the Scotsman, you know.
No,
Don't you
he's not
remember
interested.
Moyes come United, and who did he bring?
No, I'm talking about Deck. I'm talking about Deck. Deck don't want to go United.
Huh?
Deck don't want to
They
go
don't want to
United.
go United. Did you see him with Luke Shaw in England camp at Old Trafford? Remember that game was
Are
at
you
Old
having?
Trafford?
Are you having deck?
Of course I am.
How much are you having deck for? Sorry, I'm off. So I'm off.
Well, we ain't even got the money what they're putting up. So us, it's a players thing. It's a players and I don't care what money they give because we ain't got that much money to give. So it's a players thing.
They're
But
gonna,
what-
they're gonna have to
what-
give like 6 man for Deck.
But what people forget as well, what people forget as well, yeah, is Declan's boyhood best friend is who? Mason Mount from Chelsea days. Mason Mount's coming United. Sir Mason, hey cuz, come link man at United. Are you dumb? Like, bro, it's big. And then Moyes is getting his Scots brethren, Scott McTominay, Scottish link up. Harry Maguire, who he wanted in January. You get me? He wanted Harry Maguire in January. He wanted Elanga.
You know.
He wanted Elanga in January. These are he wanted them in January, bro. You get me? And now he's linked with McTominay. And to make it worse, McTominay goes Scotland and bangs. You get me? Like I am telling you, though, we're a dark horse right now. We're a dark horse. But yeah, the Declan price is mad. But
It's crazy,
But
bro.
now it's a bidding war, so there's. That's
So where
it.
do you think he should go? If you're
Should
Declan, where you
go.
going?
If I'm Deck, I'm going Arsenal. No bias. No bias. But
Why?
I'm going Arsenal.
Why?
I'm going Arsenal because I got a chance to be the main man. I'm looking.
You think he's going to be the main man over Odegaard?
Not so much that, but I'm
glad
talking
you
about.
said Odegaard and not Saka. I'm glad you said that.
When I say the main
I'm
man,
glad
yeah,
you said
I'm
that.
talking
Declan
about
and Saka aren't the same position.
when you're
don't
looking
compete.
No, but
in the
still,
midfield,
just the
yeah.
main man.
Yeah.
Like,
Shaka's on his way out. Partey could be on his way out. I'm thinking I could go Arsenal and just play. There's no rotation thing. I'm guaranteed minutes.
yeah, he plays where he is though.
Do you see what I'm saying?
He plays where he is though. He's the main man where he is. That ain't what he's leaving for. He's not leaving to be the main man.
No,
he ain't a
no,
squad
no.
player. He ain't
No,
a
he's
fringe
leaving
player.
anyway. So I'm talking about in
No,
terms
but
of his
he-
options. Of
no,
where
but
he
Well, I
wants to
mean,
go.
in all fairness, being the main man at West Ham is quite different to being the main man at Arsenal.
Yeah, but I don't think that's his motive to leave is
What do
to
you
be
think
the
his
main
motive
man.
is?
His
What do you
motive is to leave is to play top level tier football,
Yeah.
Champions League. Like hence why Chelsea ain't got a chance of getting him.
Yeah.
He wants Champions League number one, and number two, he wants to be successful. He wants to win trophies. So if he's not gonna go City, which I don't advise him to do, I don't advise him to go City because of Rodri. then yeah, it's either United or Arsenal.
If he goes City though, yeah, do you think he gets peak? If he goes City, do you think he's actually going to get better?
It depends how Pep uses him.
I don't think he's going to get better at City.
Like what he's done to Grealish, Sterling, De Bruyne.
No, I don't think he's going to get better. No, but some players, yeah.
So I'm saying, would he improve Declan to make him better?
No, he wouldn't, because there's some players that Pep actually hasn't improved. He's just instilled discipline over ego in them in terms of...
That's an improvement, arguably.
So you
1-0. I got him quick.
No, but it's open to interpretation, because some players need ego.
True.
Some players need that. Like, hence,
but let's put a case.
But you can't have that with Pep. You can't have ego with Pep unless your name's Messi.
Yeah, I hear it.
Let's put a case study there. Grealish, Jack Grealish. Would you argue that he's better at Villa? Was he better at Villa or City?
I think City.
I'd argue he was better at Villa.
Yeah, but he was more. He did more. Was a maverick.
But at City, he's doing a job. Yeah. So at City, what he had to learn, what Pep put into him, is drop your ego, do this for the team. Like, but as a baller, like, I think he was better at Villa.
But do you know what? I just think that's down to player, how you prefer to watch players.
Yeah. Or you see, like, he showed more of his ability at Villa.
Yeah.
But at City,
he was allowed
see a way smarter player. He's smart now. Grealish does smart things. At Villa, he's the maverick, he's the creative, he's the give him the ball, let him do his thing, guy.
No, but if you watch Villa from the beginning, this is why I think he's been smart. I've seen him play DM. He was number 8 at times, number 6 at times in that midfield in the Championship. Like a techie man like that, dribbler man, he was centre mid. You know, certain time when you're playing for a lesser team, you could be the best player on the team. You need to be in the middle of that pitch to affect everything. He was number 8. When my man ran on the pitch and banged him and that, he was number 8 centre mid for Villa. It's when they got in the Prem, then they invested, got a few better centre midfield. Right, go do your thing in the last third. Now we need you in the last third. So I think he's been intelligent from then. But you know, if Pep's telling you something, you either fold or you don't. That's why a man like Sane and the man, they had to go. Because they weren't willing to fold. Like, they were saying, no, listen, like, this is my thing. Just get me the ball and let me do my thing. Stop telling me on the sideline. Then certain man ain't on that, innit? Cancelo, same thing. Like, man started telling him to do this. He said, brother. You see what I'm doing from left, bro? Like, so yeah, but yeah, I don't know. With Dex, it's like, I don't know if he'll get better, but he'll definitely be a success there. Definitely be a success. But as a baller, I think he'll get better at Arsenal. But I believe he should go United.
Do you know what I think? Yeah, I think he should go to Arsenal, because I could just think of a Rice and Odegaard together, and I think it would be very peak, basically. Yeah. So I think he should. But then I think at City, I just think it's gonna go one way or the other way. I think he's gonna go to City, and he'll either drown, and it would be too big of a move, or you're going to see some peak version of Rice that like none of us knew.
He's not going to be the main man. He's not going to
be the main man. I'm just saying that like he's going to come and unlock Rice, and then now everybody's going to think, raw. Okay, yeah, Rice is coming nice. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what they're going to think.
Who has he unlocked? Who has he unlocked?
If you think about it, I think personally, I think he unlocked Sterling
John
at
Stones.
a point. And John Stones, yeah. John Stones, 100%. 100%. In fact, 100%.
But I would argue that he didn't unlock John Stones. He just told him, all right, cool. Because what he did, he dropped John Stones. Because when John Stones was doing what he's doing now in front of his goal, number one, he wasn't experienced enough. Maybe he took too many chances. And number two, he was so deep that if he lost it, his peak is a goal. So he dropped him. He weren't getting played. Even beginning of the season, he weren't getting played. Then when he got in at right back. Then Pep said, you know what? Go number 8. Go centre mid, go number 8. So it's like, he changed him positionally where he's further up the pitch. So, but he's still doing John Stones things that he was doing when he come. But now, if he loses it, it's in the centre of the park. And he has like improved his decision making and certain things like that. So yeah.
But even the way... Sorry, go on.
the best footballers are the best decision makers. That alone is
Yeah.
unlocking a player.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
each
yeah.
player's make better decisions, you've unlocked.
But it's
Yeah,
just, for me,
true.
it's the way that he's allowed him to step out and do what he wants to do. And do almost like how Zinchenko would from the left back side. He's allowed John Stones to do it from the middle. And
It's
he can
high
just-
risk, high risk, high reward.
It's crazy.
I think it's less risk with John Stones because he changed him positionally. He said you're too much risk as a defender. He put him centre mid, where it's less risk when he does his ball work and that. It's less risk. That's what I think. I think like Sterling's a good one though, but I don't think he unlocked him. I think he made him more
Efficient.
Made him more efficient. Unlocked. He's always beefing De Bruyne when De Bruyne wants to unlock. He's always beefing like, bro, you have to. There's a structure. There's a precise role. He's OCD. He's one of them man. There, like, bro, you can't get in Pep's car and bill it.
Oh my god, how can I forget his name? The name literally just left me. The long-haired striker, hard, has been talking smack recently. His name literally just left me.
For who? Who does he play for?
Zlatan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, it just came to me. Was talking smack about Pep. Did you not see?
Yeah,
He's
bear man.
always-
Have
he's always-
Eto,
Eto,
yeah, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just saying that like.
He said
can't
that
work
from
with them
early.
man there. Can't work with them man there.
He said I rate him as a manager, but he said I can't work with him because he has to know. I rate him as a manager, but he has to know that I'm the man.
Yeah, so basically is what he's saying. Like don't you can't tell me
But
what to
Pep
tell
had
them
that
man, but you can't tell me.
Like, I rate you as the man as management. You're the man, but I'm the man on the pitch. I'm the man. Don't be doing all that to me. On the side.
Yeah, and you know what's magic is that I read a part of his book, and that's exactly how he's talking. He's like, listen, go and coach them man there, and I rate you lot as a coach for them man, innit? But me, man knows what I'm doing in front of goal. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not sitting in no fucking pocket.
He's got
bruv.
he's
De
got
Bruyne
a
told
fair
him to
point.
shut up
He has
as
got
well.
a fair
innit?
point. Still, he has got a fair point. He's I think he's underrated, like in terms of or underappreciated, maybe not underrated, maybe underappreciated. I really do. Zlatan, he's up there, man. He's up there. But a lot of players like Ronaldinho, Eto'o, like everyone that was Mavericks that were kind of
They had issues with
that
him, innit?
guy. Yeah, unless if you weren't Messi, then you get me.
Who's footballer of the season? Not player. Footballer.
I'll throw a few names that just come to mind straight away.
Alright,
Yeah,
go on.
Odegaard,
Out there. Okay.
We're having that one.
Trippier.
Oh, interesting.
Um,
Sorry, is this just in the Prem or is this like just Prem?
Odegaard, Trippier.
Is there someone you can think of that he hasn't said?
Star boy.
Saka.
No.
Star boy.
He had a good beginning and middle, terrible end.
Star boy.
You
His
can't.
numbers are good though, man. Even for he had all
We
them
just said
things.
footballer. If we're on numbers, then it's Haaland, isn't it? Like we said footballer, not numbers. That's Haaland. If we're talking numbers, it's not a debate.
It's difficult to leave him out still.
I know,
Put him
but-
there for a side. Let's leave him here for a minute, and we'll see what other names come out still, and we'll compare them against.
That's my two that just straight away come to my head was
But Odegaard's a great shout.
Odegaard and Trippier. That
I'm not debating that one.
What about Trippier? Oh, I mean, this is hard. I think, I forgot about the end of the season because I was going to say Saka. I was definitely going to say Saka. 100%. I think he should have been.
If you ain't the best player in your team, how can you be footballer of the season? Don't make sense.
Damn.
It's a good point. So what we're saying? So we're saying when there's one per team, yeah.
No, but if you ain't the best in your team, then you can't be the best in the whole Prem. If you ain't the best in your 21
I've never believed in this
man
best
squad.
of the team stuff, you know.
No, not just the
Never
best player in the
believed
team, but like the best footballer this season. If you weren't the best footballer this season in your team, which I believe Odegaard was over Saka, then how can you be discussed as the best footballer in the Prem? It doesn't make sense.
No, it makes sense. I get your angle.
I want to throw Madison's name in there, but the
Nah, we're not
injuries
putting-
kind
we're
of
not
took
putting
him out.
Maddison in there.
Bro,
We're not putting Madison there.
Bro. I
don't think I can
Footballer
put
of the season, Madison.
have
he
you?
got relegated.
Did you what? But did
Allow
you?
it, man.
This is my point. You have to see two ends of the spectrum in terms of he's playing in a dead team. I said this about Salah early on in the season when man are getting him down. I'm saying yeah, but he's still producing the goods in a poor Liverpool team right now. Maddison in a relegation battle team where I remember people used to say, "Oh yeah, but he's got Vardy. That's why he gets assists." Vardy couldn't score for piss this season. My man's still getting assists and goals. He's still performing like in a dead team. Like I rate that, but the injuries, I don't think he played enough. I think if he stayed fit all season, I think he'd keep them up. But yeah, I can't throw him in there just purely because of injuries.
I'm having Elise over Madison.
Well, you went mad.
Ooh.
You went mad. Elise
I
played.
I think I hear it.
Elise played ball for like. Wait, you see when Saka dropped off? That's when Elise played the ends. He missed the beginning and he missed the middle.
Like Rashford.
The end. So you wouldn't put the middle in there, no?
Well, he kind of just had
so if he wrapped up all them goals and assists just at the end, yeah, he must have been banging like 6-7 a game.
No,
or
it was just the middle bit, really. That he came
so it's just the middle. All right, cool. But I didn't mention Rashford.
I'm just saying. You said this part of the season, that part of the season, but it just reminded me of Rashford.
Yeah, but Rashford ain't in this convo.
On-off thing.
He's not in this convo. And it's footballer. For me, Rashford, when I think about footballers, I don't know, it doesn't come to my head like that. So.
But no, I think
those two are the shouts. Have you seen how much? Do you remember we done the
Odegaard's a very good shout.
Remember we done the creative players a few episodes ago. Remember how high Trippier's name was on that list?
Yeah.
For creating chances, bro.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah,
man have to rate his thing, bro. Like, man have to rate his thing, bro. From right back, bro. Like, he's moving like Trent, bro. Like, I think Trent just got one more than him. I saw it not long ago, like 36 chances Trent got. Kane, I'll throw him in. Yeah, 100%.
Footballer of the season.
Wait, what? He's not a footballer.
Of the season, though.
Yes, bro.
Cool.
Bro, you got 30 goals.
No, I'm just checking, innit?
You got 30.
How many penalties?
Don't bias the team. How many penalties? Maybe 6. Maybe 6.
Do you know what though? I did see something the other day.
And how many assists?
Wait. I don't know how much. I don't know what the exact stat is, but it's quite high. Yeah, where most, let's say 70%, 80%. I don't know. Roughly, that's the amount of games that Kane hasn't scored in big games, if that makes sense. So like 80% of that 30 weren't in big games.
Luckily,
I've always known Kane does not score in big games. He doesn't show up for big games.
Bruv, he scores against Arsenal, bruv. It's jarring.
Luckily, this season, Tottenham never really had big games.
It's a derby.
I know.
This season, Tottenham never really had big games, though. Obviously, you watch more of Arsenal than I do. You see big games, does Odegaard, do you feel like he turns up?
Do you know what it is, yeah? Odegaard, it could be even a small team. He could potentially have a mad one. It could be a big game. It just, I don't know. It's a bit hit and miss sometimes. You can never predict it. It could be a big game and he turns up.
Because you know, like
it could be a small game and he might have a bad game.
Because you can make a lot of like players that don't turn up on big games, but there's only a few players that actually turn up on big games. Like if you flip it on his head and say, right, who does turn up on big games, and you go through all the Prem teams, because De Bruyne don't turn up on big games.
But you have to think of it like this, yeah.
He was terrible. Like
if you look at Arsenal season, yeah.
Terrible.
If you look at Arsenal season, yeah, like we dealt with most teams.
Yeah.
It was the smaller teams that really where we started to hiccup. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. All the bigger games we held our own, except for City. That's the only team that done us really out of the big clubs. Chelsea kicked them down. Liverpool, same. Do you know what I'm saying?
Was it same?
No, drew one.
Did you win the first game with them?
Yeah.
1-1 with United. And
same as well, yeah. So in them kind of games, we did all
big
right.
games, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, Casemiro stands up for us.
It was the smaller games that kind of where we unraveled, man.
Finals and that, man.
Forest. You know them stupid games that you're supposed to be winning? Allow it, man.
Manager of the season, guys. Put these in order. Eddie Howe, Arteta, Moyes, Pep. In order of achievement for the season.
I think you had like 2 in it. Ten Hag and De Zerbi as well.
De Zerbi.
Oh, Brighton.
Yeah.
Zerbi, Ten Hag, and let me add one more to the mix, yeah. Brentford manager, Frank.
Oh,
because I feel like his name never gets met. Man, I quit to say De Zerbi. De Zerbi come for like what's like.
Do you think my man was in on it?
Season, bro. Like,
was he in on it?
Huh?
Do you think my man was in on it?
But if he is, then he's an even better manager. He's a top strategist. If he is, then he's a better manager.
Because my man plays bare bets in it, so
he's a super strategist.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think about?
and he bust case. That means he's a super tactician.
Hey,
Might have been still.
Let me tell you why I say Frank though, yeah, Thomas Frank, yeah, because out of all them, you could maybe put the Bournemouth manager in there as well that got sacked, you know.
Who's
Mad.
that? Oh,
Kept them up. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Bournemouth were going straight down.
He got the job, people expect him to get sacked.
Before the job, I thought they were going down, and when he got
Something
the
must
job, I
have
thought, yeah,
happened in there,
definite. I feel like he should just get an honourable mention. Just big him up, big him up. You should have got sacked, bro.
Same
Come,
for
come on the
Fee,
show,
man.
man. Come on the show
That
and
one
say your
burnt me as
say
well,
your
man.
story, say your piece, bro.
No, man. When Vieira got sacked.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
That
I didn't like that.
Yeah. But I have to give it to
But that
Roy.
made it worse. For me, it made it worse.
Why?
That Ray just came in and got the
I know,
reaction, and
I
people
know.
just started
No, but
playing.
you know what it
I
is
know.
with Vieira
I
quickly,
know.
yeah, is it's not the fact that he got sacked, it's the fact the timing. Let him have a chance when you waited for that mad run of mad teams what he's playing. What none of these teams he should have won against, yeah. And he was playing well in them games, they just weren't finishing, yeah. And then you wait for the teams what you're supposed to win, then you sack him and bring in Roy. The one thing I would give Roy though, he's winning games he's supposed to win, but he's winning them in fashion. So I give him that. He changed his style. But I feel like he's running with the style that Vieira implemented, put on the team. Do you get it? But with our list, yeah, let me just big up Frank quickly. Why I put Frank there is because if you go through the other managers, yeah, they all got better squads than him. They all got better ballers than him, bro. All of them, bro. If you see the ballers that he's doing this stuff with, yeah, bro, a lot of them are not Premiership ballers, bro.
You see it?
Yeah, I would argue that. So I was thinking Moyes. Let me think about West Ham versus Brentford squad.
No, West Ham's clear of
But
Brentford squad.
we do have a better
Clear.
squad,
Bare
really.
internationals.
On paper, we do.
But you see on international breaks, Brentford's rammed. That training ground is rammed, bro. That training ground is rammed. That training ground's rammed. Hey, let me big up Ethan
Everyone's at
Pinnock
the
as well.
bookies.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like on these lists, like when we're talking about back fours and that, he should be mentioned as a centre back, bro. My man has steadily gone under the radar, bro. He's cold. Steadily gone under the radar. And I've heard a lot of like, now I've heard, well, not a lot, but I've heard a few strikers say, "Oh, like my man, he's cold at the back there." You get me? But even their performance against City, like they locked down Haaland, like yeah, big him up as well. But yeah, Frank, he's doing it with a team that, bro, like
just got
doing
his
it
own
with a
style,
lesser
innit?
team, bro. And he's doing bits, bro. He's doing bits, like, and for it's not like a one hit thing. This is their second season in the Prem now.
They don't look like they're going anywhere anytime soon. Anyway.
Come on, man. And next season now, yeah, if he does it again next season, even more props because they ain't gonna have Ivan until after Christmas, bro.
But if he was a club, would you take a chance on Tony? Is he
Bro,
allowed to
if I'm
move?
bro, he's allowed to move, bro. If I'm advising United, I'm telling them put a little cheeky 35-40 mil in for Tony because he's got a year left.
But the thing is that obviously the reputational risk of the club of buying a player like Tony.
You don't care. We got
with his
Greenwood.
background. Oh yeah, true.
You don't care. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
like buy
You lot are
Tony.
shameless.
Buy Tony, buy Tony, yeah, and then buy don't go for a Kane or Osimhen. Go for one of the cheaper options, like I say cheaper, but you know Ramos is going for 68 million. Højlund is going for 50 to 60 mil. Buy someone like in that range now, and then you got Tony to come in after Christmas, like as an experienced striker that's done it in the Prem. These other ones, they ain't done it in the Prem, but they're young. They're 20, 21 years old. So that's what I would advise personally. Tony's I always say, like, if Kane gets injured for England, if you want someone to do as similar job as Kane, it's Tony.
Agreed.
Hands down. He could have even been in
The
that
closest
shout
thing, man.
for footballer of the season, because when you're saying footballer, not just goal scorer, like he's got a lot to his game. He surprised me, like the amount of stuff he's got to his game. I didn't think he was a baller like that. I'm seeing Mama doing one touch round the corner, left foot passes, like boom, like on the volley passes, like half volley, boom. So like yeah, I go for Frank, man. I go for
Where are you
Frank.
putting him though? Like, would you put him in top 3, top 4?
Frank.
Yeah. Like 6, I think in total. 7 including Frank.
Top 3, 100% top 3.
Try do that.
No, 100% top 4. The only managers I feel. Nah, actually, you know what? Scrap that.
You should probably start at the bottom. Who would
Yeah,
you put
yeah,
seventh?
who's seventh? Who's seventh?
Do you need to read them again?
Seventh.
Who's it? Howell, De Zerbi,
How Deserby, Arteta,
Frank.
Moyes, Frank, Pep.
Yeah, Moyes is lost. Moyes is lost.
Why are you having Moyes last?
Yeah, of course. He scraped it with that cup win. He scraped it.
Yeah, but it's still a cup win.
Yeah, that's why he's in the list. If it weren't for that cup, he was getting sacked. If it weren't for that cup run, he was getting sacked. So
Yeah, but he's
for
just
him to
bought
be,
himself a hell of a lot of time. is what
so
he's
now
done.
he's in the list. For him to make that list,
How long do you reckon it buys him then?
It's Moyes or
now
Frank.
he's got
innit?
another season now. Like,
season.
yeah, see how it goes.
100%. Yeah, because he's got two
Yeah,
transfer
that's
windows.
history, man.
He's got 2 transfer windows.
But
and
I'm
just
saying
they
with-
just made bread of Declan. That's one player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
And
Yeah,
then that's
they're gonna good for a minute. Yeah, just
that.
enjoy themselves.
Yeah, I was gonna say that losing Declan now gives him another thing to fall. But what I'm saying is, without that, he's getting sacked. So with that, he makes the conversation, but he ain't going up on my list. And for me, he's last. For me,
Do you know what?
personally.
Yeah. Do you know who I'm putting? Probably where you'd put who you were just talking about basically
Lost.
is De Zerbi.
Mm.
Because you see the way Brighton ball. Oh my
They're on
days.
some different shit,
It's
man.
beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't even support Brighton, but I swear I could watch Brighton play football every single week. If you want to see good football, Brighton.
But I feel like
I just respect the way that he's got them moving.
But I feel like he's took a team that was playing excellent ball to playing even better ball.
He's taking them a next level.
Yeah, but I don't feel like
Yeah,
as
but
good at.
that job's hard, you know.
Yeah, so this is why he's on the list, but I don't think he's done enough for me to be high up that list. Like, I'm going Moyes than De Zerbi.
7th and 6th.
Yeah.
So where are you putting Frank? Because obviously Frank's basically.
Frank
what I'm
is
saying
top
that-
4. Frank is top 4. Based on squads alone, he's in that. There's only like 3 managers I'm putting ahead of him. If look at Frank's squad. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that everyone?
I'm
I
putting-
think you have to because he's
Yeah.
just won the treble.
And you
You
know
kinda
why?
have to,
You
you
know
know.
why? Not just that he's just won the treble. He didn't just win the treble because he's got the best players. He won the treble because he saw this ain't working, and he changed it and tweaked it, and he made ruthless decisions that got rid of Cancelo, like dropped certain man out of the starting lineup, and he he changed it like as a manager. It weren't just the players, they're good players. 'Cause a lot of people are saying, they're gonna click soon, the players will click. No, he changed it, bro. So I have to put him top. Like, I have to put him
for
top.
me, I agree. Pep top. I think, like you say, when he changed it, had Stones doing a madness. So I'm saying, fair
4 centre backs at back 4 and that
fair
them
juice.
thing
Do you
there.
know what I'm saying? You can't argue with it.
Stones in the 8, like 4 centre backs at back 4, like that
Can't
back
argue.
4 started to look crazy
Can't
because now they're not just ballers, they're physical.
Yeah.
They're fizzy. The only small man there is Bernardo. All of the rest of them are fizzy.
Ain't he going
Gundogan.
Saudi? Is he going Saudi? Did I read
I
that?
don't know what Bernardo's on, but it's techie with him.
He's
still.
on the
Let's
paper.
talk about Saudi. Now we're talking about Saudi. Let's talk about Saudi. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen with Saudi?
It's like a
when it comes to
China
their
thing.
league?
It's like it's the new China, isn't it?
In terms of their league.
Yeah.
Remember when everyone was running to China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting like 800 bags a week and all that madness.
Yeah, and then nothing came of it.
Do you know what's peak about this Saudi league? I don't even see wages reported in weekly. It's how much you're earning a year. That's how you know it's mad. Do you see what I'm saying? 200M, 100M. That is I would sign up.
I think
Big
that
man thing, I'll just do training, help out.
Where did Etsu go when he was getting a man?
When at China.
Was it China?
China, yeah.
What was his grade like?
Oh no. When I knew China was peak was when they got Oscar. The man was 24, badding it up at Chelsea and Brazil. And they took Oscar.
Yeah.
24 years. I said, wow. Man was saying he's the next Kaka. Man
He's
went
rich.
China at 24. I said, yeah, this is serious. This is what I was going to say. The difference is with China and Saudi have the endless amount of money that they're willing to put into sports. They're doing it with boxing right now. So, and they've got the culture. They've got a culture that will support that infrastructure, influx of money into football. So it's not going to be like China where a few seasons later it pops down. No. As long as players are willing to go for the money, this will continue to happen. The only thing that might happen with Saudi is legally, because they're taking over so much clubs. Like I saw that Newcastle are trying to loan Neves back from the Saudi team that bought him. But now the team that bought Neves also owns Newcastle. So it's techie. But I'll tell you where they got that from. Chelsea. Because Chelsea used to do that with the Dutch league. They started buying Dutch clubs, and where do you think they got that left back from? Van Aanholt and all them. And then what they do, they started to loan their young players to the Dutch clubs to get first team experience. They were doing the link up thing. So I don't know.
That's where they just bought a next club recently, Strasbourg or something.
Yeah, but the thing is now, and in Germany they do it like all the Leipzig teams and the Red Bull teams and that. You get me? But this is why I feel like sometimes they get targeted unfairly, because if they're following things that have happened already, so it's like if you ain't cracked down on them, man, you can't just like target Saudi because they're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
but do you know what? Saudi's backed by the government. That's why it's different. Do you know what I'm saying? This ain't no rich man's toy. This is the government. If they want to take them to court, you're taking on the whole government.
You're linking all of us.
You're taking on the whole country.
You're linking
do you know
all
what I'm saying?
Still.
The maddest lawyers, the maddest everything.
And Gary Neville exposed it in the World Cup. He said, everyone's hypocrites. He said, listen, the whole of UK is funded by Saudi in some type of way. The whole of the UK, he said the banks, they own a lot of the banks, what man don't know about. They own a lot of infrastructure where it's like, now you want to chat rubbish because they're hosting the World Cup. Like, chill out,
you
bro.
already know about this. Yeah, I saw
and
that.
they're owning your banks and you're happy to bring them in.
Do
on
you know what it is?
deals,
I'll be real. Like, if they, as long as they come with like a quick 60 M's, they can take party, and I ain't got no problem with Saudi.
Juventus are trying to get him for 20.
No, we're not hearing that, bro. We're hearing the
You're
the
hearing
Saudi
it because
thing,
he's got legal issues up his arse,
and then
mate.
it's just you, man, left with Greenwood. You get me?
Yeah, come on, man. That's what I'm saying.
Not saying nothing again.
Sean saying we ain't got no morals. Their man was frontline centre mid all season. While the lighties on Twitter
we're getting rid of him.
Man done me dirty.
You were getting rid of him, man. You get me?
True. I just think if their players are gonna go for money, like you're on your way out, basically, then go Saudi in it. But if you actually want ball, I don't think it's wise, because I just think it's gonna be the top 4 teams that are all just gonna share all the best players.
I'll be real with you as well, though. If I'm 23, 24, and I'm thinking, I'm playing ball, whatever, but these men are offering me 200 M's for a 2 years.
Of course, you're going to go.
I'm going. I'm going to get the 200 M and I'll come back.
And dip back. Yeah, I know, of course. Yeah, if it's a 2-year thing, I get it, I'll dip back. But what I'm saying is that, you see, like, for us anyway, we're always going to think the Prem is sick because anybody can get it. Like you said, a Forest, 1-1 against a City. But in European leagues, it's normally just these lot competing, whereas everyone else. So it's not as exciting as the Prem. So I think if the players that really are ball people, I think they'll stay in the Prem, and then the money man, the one that are just going to chase a quick deal, are going to go over there.
I think what we're going to find, is there's going to be a gap. There's going to be needy ballers, and then there's going to be exceptional ballers. You see, like, the very good ballers, they are going to be the ones targeted by Saudi, because the exceptional ballers, they know they've got abilities to get, like, Ballon d'Ors and win Champions Leagues and that. So they ain't going to leave. They ain't going to leave. No matter what money you throw them, unless they've done it already. The very good ballers where they know I'm very good, but I ain't good enough like to get Ballon d'Ors or to get Champions Leagues and stuff like that. But I'm very good. If you're getting offered that money, like an exceptional baller is getting paid, and it's not just the money, What we forget is the lifestyle that comes with it, There's no rain. There's sun, like the lifestyle in Saudi. You get me? You'll be in Dubai in an hour.
You missed the most important
crazy
part, bro.
Private jets and
you're still missing it.
What?
There's no tax, bro. No tax. There's no tax. Yeah.
And more time they pattern your like living experience. Like,
they do.
If there's people that forget football. There's people that have been going to work in Saudi for years now, like English teachers and stuff like that. Yeah, bro, they don't pay for their yards and that. Bro. Like,
everything.
The job role comes with a yard and a car.
I know someone that's moving to Dubai, and they got people coming to their yard to pack up their things for them.
The
Pack
job
up
role
your yard
comes with
for
a
you.
yard and a car.
Yeah,
and like
all
you
of
said,
that.
the money you're getting is
Yeah,
not
that's
getting
my
taxed, like.
bread.
And they'll pay for the cargo
Come
for
on,
the
man.
dog
Do you know
as
what I'm
well.
saying?
So I feel like there's gonna be a gap because I feel like
I would
Saudi
do a
they ain't
6
targeting
months
meaty
there.
ballers.
I
you
hear
know.
it.
They're only targeting very good ballers. So I feel like there's soon gonna be a gap, like where a lot of very good ballers are gonna go Saudi, and there's gonna be a gap. There's gonna be meaty ballers and excellent ballers. So I would say if I was a young player academy, now's the time to forget the distractions, the clubs and the girls and that, bro. Get your head down, get to preseason early, work your bollocks off, and show your talent in preseason because there's gonna be a gap. There's gonna be a gap. Like the players that are gonna be left in the team that ain't going Saudi are gonna be the meaty ballers, bro. You know what I mean, and on that, I'm just proper upset that we let Zidane go as well. Like I don't know what my club's doing with our young players, bro. I don't know what. Like, listen, the under-21s European Championships for England just kicked off. Yeah, there's 2 United ballers playing for them, starting. James Garner and Angel Gomez. We let both of them go. We let Gomez go for free. Gave Garner to Everton for 10 mil. Like it stinks. It don't make sense, bro. Don't make sense.
Who do you think's the flop of the season?
Chelsea.
Yeah, all of them.
we talking
Every
teams or
no,
players?
no,
players,
no.
players.
Collectively, you can't even single one done.
Both page
You
2.
can't. It's
Page
all of
2.
them. All of them.
What, Chelsea?
The whole everything, the whole establishment.
Page 2. It's mad.
You get me,
Page 2, you know. Do you know how peak that is? Like,
brother?
match of the day, you gotta stay watching to the end
Yeah.
to see where your team is. Like, you gotta wait for the music. Like, bro, it's late, you know. You know it's getting
Horrible.
late. Like match of the day.
Horrible.
Once you've seen enough, you knock it off.
Do you know
bro.
what it was like? It was abuse.
watch,
I felt
bro.
sorry for all of them Chelsea man, bruv. They got it differently last
But
season.
I don't think they got it. Like, if it was
No, but
Arsenal or United,
yeah, but
bro, I think after a while it got so normal.
you felt sorry for them, innit?
No, I didn't feel sorry for them.
No, I
but it
felt
got
sorry
so
for them, man.
normal. It's like it's not even a talking subject no more. It's like
It's peak.
it's normal now.
Expected.
I big up Thiago Silva though. Yeah, big up
Player,
Enzo.
he's the player of their season still.
Yeah, big up Enzo and who
No,
else?
man,
kept
Enzo
their
messed up the whole
standards?
market, man.
No, but I think he played well though. Who else kept their standards? Now Reece got injured too much. Hey, that's a problem, you know. Reece, you know.
I think he's got a problem.
He's the injury is getting too much. I think he carries a lot of weight on his frame, bro.
Body
like,
type, innit?
Yeah, and he doesn't play like a powerhouse. He plays like a hazard. He's doing all of
Was
that.
it his knee or something?
I think so. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, that's becoming an issue.
That game he come back and he looked like he was playing injured and he didn't want to come off.
Yeah,
I feel like it's an issue.
becoming an issue, man. Hopefully he sorts it out because he's a baller, bro.
Yeah,
But
Chelsea.
yeah, like,
I don't
they
know,
have
man.
to be flops of the season.
They have to be.
a
Can't get any worse over there still.
A player, I don't know. There's one that went under
Can't.
the radar at Liverpool. Yeah, I remember they were hyping up this guy, Brazilian guy, come from Barca, Arthur,
Oh, allow it.
centre midfielder.
Did he
Where
even play?
is he?
He's gone.
Where
Ain't he
is
gone?
He was there all season.
Yeah, no, he's done.
Like, bro,
done.
I remember they were gassing about this guy. You know, they
Nah,
got
he's
him
done.
from Barca, like
I didn't even
playmaker.
remember- I didn't remember
Arthur,
seeing him
Brazilian
play.
youth, bro. Where are you, bro? Where are you?
What about
Where-
Anthony though?
Anthony, flop of the season.
Not the. He's got to be in the debate though. Still, see,
Does
see
he?
if we had see if there's a sign here that said flop of the season. Yeah, he could have a chair at that table still.
You think so?
He could.
Why?
I think it's when you spend, was it 86 mil or something? I just expect more.
Oh,
than
so that's a different. That's a different.
Spinaroonie
That's a
and-
different. That's a different
Do you know what I'm saying?
debate, though. If we're talking price tags, if you're talking like overpriced or something, then yeah, like flop of the season, I wouldn't say so. Personally,
But relative
In
to
terms of
price
goal.
tag though,
yeah, huh?
I don't know, man. I just feel
Yeah,
like
price
it was a
tag.
bit
Yeah, but there's a
underwhelming
lot
though,
of
man.
players. Price tag, man can say.
I feel like when you look at Anthony, bro, I feel like
Like Fofana cost how much, bro? Fofana was like what, 80 mil or something.
Which
like
Fofana?
That?
Which one?
Fofana, you see, you don't
ain't
even
they got
know.
two?
Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's peak. Like Fofana went Chelsea for
They got
like
like
80 mil, like
100
from
man.
Leicester, like a mad piece, bro. Like what's he done? Like
Yeah, I don't know.
Anthony
That's a good
started
shout as well,
almost
though.
every game. Young player, first season in the Prem. Bro.
Oh, I got one. Because I'm not biased. Fabio Vieira, bruv.
I don't know. I'm a bit iffy with that one as well.
What?
I think he's in there.
He has to be in there.
He's in there.
Flop, but what did you expect him to do though? Because he was
Not
always
that.
an understudy.
I expected him to do something.
No, but he was
Just something. Do
Not that.
something.
but he was always an understudy for Odegaard. He was never gonna be like a main man.
Yeah,
man.
but when you get a game,
Do something.
do something, bro. Show us why you at least got signed.
I heard that.
Do you know what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
a bit harsh because when you play ball, yeah, like especially in those positions there, you need a run of games for that confidence. First season in the Prem, he's kind of young. That type of flair player, you need a little confidence. Like you need a little run of game, a little confidence, like to really show your worth. Not to say that he could have shown a bit more because you want to at least see a little promise. Like, look, there's something in there. Yeah, he maybe didn't show, but like. I have to give him his due. That first season in the Prem, he's kind of young. And in those positions there, like he's a flair player, you need a little bit of that confidence. When you're at a club and you're seeing Odegaard ball out in training and that, you just know, bro, I ain't starting, bro. I am not starting any week. So I tell you
if he
right
ain't got
now,
that fire, he needs to go, bro.
like
If he
I
doesn't
know pro
have
ball-
that drive,
see pro ballers, yeah, when they know they're not starting, bro, they're on a madness all week. Well, after training, and I'm saying, bro, you got to get. Bro, I ain't starting, man. I'm good. Bro, I'm holding bench. Let's go, man. Another round and that. Like, I don't, like, bro, like, yeah, I don't know. I can't be. I think there's
Allegedly.
other players, man. Yeah, allegedly. I think there's other players, bro, that slip through the. Who else is there?
Nah, Fabio's
Their
definitely
striker
there, man.
was suspects.
Scamacca.
Antonio went on Filthy Fellas and called him out, bro.
Who's
He said, nah, he
Scamacca?
can't play for Moyes. He can't play in that system. He said, yeah, he's a big lad, but he just wants to link up, like, pretty stuff. He said, like, he's a baller, like, he's a baller. You've seen him train a baller, but, like, he just can't play for Moyes in that system. But it's true because with Italy, I saw him,
But he
a
can
lot of
ball,
people
man.
ruin Maguire, but I
Not
see
for
him
us,
ruin
no,
Maguire.
He can ball, man.
Yeah, not for us.
I remember at one stage, yeah,
But he was a
linked to
big
Arsenal.
signing, like, everyone thought, hey, Antonio was getting benched.
they
like,
beat us we. I swear we wanted him at the same time, but obviously that man wanted to ball out. You get me? So we just left them to ball out. You man do
In
your
Europa
thing.
Conference, went to pull out over there.
Yeah.
Them times.
Kiwa?
No, allow it.
Kiwa?
He's got. He's definitely at the table. He's the waiter. He's the waiter.
Went down
You know what I'm
holding
saying?
He went down holding his ankle, yeah.
He works
Nothing
there.
went wrong with him, bro. He let the team score. Then he had
He
the
done it
interview.
twice, you know.
He had the interview.
Twice
after,
he's
he
done
said,
that.
Yeah, I felt contact. I went down. Like, bro, you're
Allow it,
centre back, bro.
Yeah, this ain't
you felt a
Italy,
little tap
bro.
on your ankle and try and do that, like, bro. Like, and you know when they stay down after the goal, they have a little look.
Yeah,
Like,
nah.
bro, you're not getting saved in the Prem.
He definitely needs to be on the list. There's no arguments.
I
or
like
debates.
Darren Ainsworth is not saving you in VAR.
That was a shocker still.
Oh, okay. What about the teams that are looking to strengthen this window?
Obviously,
The signings that have already happened. So Jude to Madrid.
it's a big signing still.
He
Big
should have wanted him
signing.
in the Prem though badly. I wanted him in the Prem bad. I
I
really wanted to see him in the Prem. But I hear it. Yeah.
But you know why I
hear
rate the
Madrid
signing,
team.
yeah? But because he went from Dortmund to Madrid, they got to bypass the English tax. So they got him for a good money. Do you know what I'm saying? They bypassed all of that bit.
And he
These
basically
times they want 100 and something M's
he
for
basically
rice.
just he's so good that he ascended 2 levels because normally the route is Real Madrid will wait for you to do it at a big, not that Dortmund in a big club, but a
Big
club
club.
a club that's supposed to win.
Yeah.
Like Dortmund are always supposed to push by him, but they're not supposed to win the Bundesliga, and they're not supposed to win the Champions League. But he skipped that level of go to, I don't know, Juventus, go to a Bayern, go to United, a City, and then let's see you there. Like they said, listen, this kid's so good. Pay the money and get him in.
Get him in.
So I'm
Do you know
trying
what's
to say-
funny though? There was so much Liverpool man that thought he was gonna go.
Bare Liverpool man thought that was it.
That one hurt you lot. I know it did.
Let me tell you the let me tell you
Just
the
swallow it.
The
You
worst
get
thing
me?
about Liverpool fans is they came with the excuse, because our budget, we want to buy like 3 midfielders for that money instead of 1. No, Jude come out and said, bro, like, I had a little look around and I made it. He said he hit up Perez straight away and said, yeah, I'm coming there. I'm coming to you. Yeah, done. And another thing is, I feel like Madrid slightly made a choice out of him and Mbappe this season. They chose Jude.
They might circle back for Mbappe, bro.
But I feel like
they might circle back for him.
But the plan for Mbappe was always we get Jude this season. Real Madrid love a free signing, you know. As much as they spend money, they love a free signing. So they get Jude this season. Next season, Mbappe's out of contract. Come Madrid for free.
But Mbappe said he wants his money though, innit?
Listen, I need to tell you lot, about my experience in Paris, I know this is not.
Did you see Mbappe?
Yes, and Messi play live. You know, by the way, if I died at that moment, I fucking made it. But anyway, I saw. Listen, while we're talking ball,
you didn't get to see
ball
Neymar
heads,
though, man. You didn't get to see Neymar.
Messi and Mbappe, I saw them play live. Let me just talk about that experience alone. Let me tell you something. You see, if I just think manager, coach only, and I take off my football head for a second, Mbappe is never playing for me. I swear on my life.
Whoa.
Mbappe is never playing for me. I swear, I don't give a shit how good you are. You would know how I coach, how I manage, how I pattern the wall and that. Do you think Mbappe's getting even in my 16? He's taking a fucking piss. You see, off the ball, I wanted to vomit. Off the ball, Mbappe's not doing shit.
But who is he playing against,
He's
though?
not doing shit. It was their last game in the season. They were winning the league.
Oh, you went to watch PSG?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was talking about like you just saw them on like a little...
No, I went to watch PSG. Their last game in the season. They were lifting a trophy that day.
So what, they won it already?
Yeah, they'd won it.
Come on, man.
No, but that's him. That's him, though. No, that's him.
Seeing somebody do it live
job done, innit?
is different.
Even in the World Cup, Rabiot's doing
madness.
all his defending. Like,
no, but you see when you're watching on TV, remember you see parts of it. I'm sitting there, I don't give a fuck about
it. So you're just watching what he's doing?
I'm watching what he's doing.
Player watch.
My man is literally like, do you think he's even getting past the halfway line?
Who was doing the most work, him or Messi? Who was tracking back the most?
Messi.
Hey, that's levels, you know. That is rankings, you know. My man said...
Mbappe, track back. Forget it.
Let me tell you how it's peaked, because when Neymar's there, Neymar tracks back more than both of them. It's mad.
Neymar weren't playing, he was injured still. And it was Sergio's.
Was he injured or was it his sister's birthday or whatever it is?
No, they broke out his ankle. Didn't you see it?
Yeah.
Broke out his ankle.
It was peak. I'm telling you now, it was
Remember,
peak.
Yeah.
He's like, literally, like, even, what's mad? Watching PSG play is just nuts because you see when they lose the ball, so they're in transition going back to their goal now. Mbappe, Messi, he was on the other side. I can't even remember. But anyway, the three of them, they're not tracking back for shit. They're walking back because they know no other team is getting from back to front as quickly before I get back to the halfway line. So you see what happens? Obviously, their players are trying to play high. They go up, you've got like 3 man on the halfway line before the ball comes back. You're fucked. And Neymar and Messi are 2 of them. You're done. You're finished. That's it. That's how they move into this league. They're just doing the matting. But Mbappe loses the ball. He's chilling, he's talking to man. Just walks up to the halfway line, stays there, and he just stays on the player's blind side. And then when he's gone, he's off ski.
That's his job, man.
He's off. On the ball, what you think Mbappe can do, bringing the balls down, flicking over his head.
Would Mbappe work under Pep?
No. No. If you name it Messi, bro, you can't get away with none of that if you name it Messi.
Yeah, no way. Messi, though, incredible to see. Absolutely incredible. Do you know where he sits? If this was him, all of these cables, all these mics, all players, he'll just sit in the middle of, man. Give me the ball, bruv. I don't care about 8 of these, man.
See, Messi is the king of walking.
Don't care. He'll sit amongst the crowd.
He's the king of walking. He walks and he stands still.
Give me the pressure. Give it to me. I'm going to spin bare
I saw
that's what he's on.
No, I didn't. I did. But it might have been cap. I saw West Ham was looking at Quenduzi. Did you see that?
Oh,
no, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
But he's been doing all right in France.
I hear it.
That was more like
I hear it for West Ham.
Do you know, he's the only one that we let go. That I think.
Yeah, that was more like him and Arteta was kind of clashing.
The beef thing.
It weren't really
on
a
paper. His profile fit.
No,
it was the ego, and
I
think at the time, Arteta was too new of a manager, innit? And he just no one that would question him.
No, I think he's still like that, man. I think he's still like that.
It's not on the ego thing.
Yeah,
Arteta's stubborn.
I don't know why he's even handled that because he ain't really got that over there right now.
But look, Moyes likes that type of player. Yeah, he likes that little. He's got a bit about him.
To be fair, that's why I think he might take McTominay secretly.
Bro, the
I
Scottish
don't know
link
about the
is
other
low.
man. I don't know about Maguire and them man.
Well, he inquired himself in January. He said no because we had injuries, like I said, to our
For who?
centre backs. In January, West Ham Moyes inquired about Maguire, and he inquired about Elanga.
Yeah.
If I'm Moyes,
But we're trying to
and I
throw
need to
in
replace
McTominay
Rice. Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
going for the Fulham youth.
They want 90 mil.
I hear it.
They want 90 mil. They
Yeah,
saw
man.
what Rice is going for.
We're buying for you.
They
lot.
said, "Oh, you're
We
getting
want all of that
120."
bread.
We want 90.
Yeah, we want all of that
We're
bread.
buying for you, man. You get me? We just all switch round. That's what we You see what I'm saying?
No, but their chairman already said it. He said we ain't replacing Rice with one player. We're
gonna
going to
have
replace
to
him
buy
with a
a few.
few.
Saying the money's got to stretch.
So here what? This is the few.
West Ham.
McTominay, Maguire, and then Lanka.
So it's McTominay
And
can't
a
ball,
50
man.
mil as well.
He can't
Bro, he
ball
just
like
Do you
banged
think
for
West Ham need him
Scotland.
to ball? Have you seen West Ham play
Nah,
football?
he's a West Ham player,
Have
bro.
you seen West Ham play football?
He's a West Ham player. Newcastle one of them as well.
No, he looks like he should play for like a Stoke.
No.
Old school Stoke. as
West
well.
Ham, even Newcastle, he would have done well. That high press, it's less tech. It's more P and P, pace and power.
Where are you putting Eddie Howe, by the way, in that list?
In that
Eddie
list,
Howe's up
Out of
there still.
curiosity.
For
Eddie
me,
Howe.
He's where? He's up there.
He's in the top 3. Alongside Pep and Arteta.
Really, you're going in the order that the league has been.
Is that your top 3 as well?
But I think I would put Eddie one above Arteta still. Pep, Eddie, Arteta. I think Eddie done a job. Yes, they got the Saudi back in, but
They didn't really
He
spend
didn't
no
go
bread
wild.
though. Yeah.
he's got Willock, he's got
Yeah.
Joe Linton doing a mad thing.
he
Yeah.
improves
He's
a lot
got
of players.
Trippier.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's got on paper, they're not exotic.
Yeah.
They're not
Who's the
Cali.
black brother again? At Newcastle. Quick winger, rapid winger.
Maximilian, yeah. He's been injured.
See what I'm
though, he's been
saying?
in
Like,
and out.
they haven't got a team of Mazzers, but he's got them
There's
into
another one
Champions
actually.
League.
There's
So I
another
respect
one.
that.
Just Maximilian.
What?
The next one.
Winger.
Yeah. Short.
Winger. Yeah, Almiron, yeah.
No. No, I'm talking about Black Hugh. When it comes to me, you're not gonna know.
Centre
who I'm talking
midfielder,
about.
Willock, black guy, Joe Linton, black guy.
Let me look, and then I'll remember his name.
Joe Linton's all starting
so
in the
bad
Brazil
names.
squad nowadays, fam. That's
Yeah,
what Eddie's
it's,
done
it's,
for him.
it's a lot going on over
But,
there. And the worst
so-
thing is,
So what was our actual list? Wait, at the bottom we had Moyes, then De Zerbi. Yeah, Moyes, then De Zerbi, then what? Ten Hag.
what's that? Where's that 4th?
Seventh, sixth, fifth. So Ten Hag fifth
Nah, man, I'm putting Ten Hag 4th still.
over Frank.
Yeah,
Do you think
because
Ten
the reason
Hag,
why
like-
is because he's got a big job to do and he's made some big decisions. Somebody eventually had to drop Maguire in it, and he's been the only one
Let me
that's
tell
been
you,
ballsy
Ten
enough
Hag,
to
what
do it.
Ten Hag's had to do with it, because man forget
And
the whole Ronaldo thing. Like, and man forget as well, the whole structure, what he's come into is alien to him. He's worked with Bayern under Pep, yeah, and then he went to flipping to the Dutch league where they play out from the back. Every goalkeeper knows how to play out from the back, yeah.
And you ain't got none of that.
Then he
there.
went to having Onana at Ajax, winning things, playing out from the back, yeah. He had Onana, he had Timber, and these men at bro. Then he's gone United. De Gea can't play out. Maguire, shaky. Lindelof. He said, what is going on? Wan-Bissaka. He said, bro. Then he's got Ronaldo doing the mad thing. Ronaldo beefing the owners, doing the mad thing, running the change room. Bro, he had a lot to deal with, bro. And he patterned. And then when he did pattern, he had a whole load of injuries. He had Rashford coming off his worst season, completely changed him around. Like, he's done a lot, bro. Like,
No,
he's done a lot, fam.
He's due a little flowers still. That's
Done
why
a
I
lot.
would put him above Frank. Frank's done a good job.
He had both his centre-backs injured, Varane and Martinez. He was fighting on all fronts. He was in every competition, bro. He was in the Europa, like, yeah, bro, Bruno played 70 games this season. 70.
I'm not judging. You can't judge Ten Hag till end. This time next year, then you'll see what he's really
And
saying.
now he's now he don't know who's owning the club. He don't know what his transfer budget is, bro. It's peak.
It's peak still.
That's true.
Turbulent times, bro.
Who did you say? I think maybe I'm being biased, but I definitely think I'm putting West Ham above Frank.
Where's above Frank?
Yeah, I think
Bro,
I am.
have you seen the squad?
Because
Where did Brentford finish?
7th, 8th, I don't know.
Bro,
Where?
bro, that's not light, you know.
No, I'm not saying that it's light. Wait, listen.
But that's
Let me land. I think the reason why I'm putting Moyes above Frank, because in comparison to the situations, so Brentford really 7th is a good season.
Brilliant season.
It's a brilliant season, and that's all they need. That's all they need. They just need a brilliant season because they coped last season and they coped this season very well. They just need a brilliant season in order to cope. Yeah. But they're not trying to win anything. If anything, let's try and qualify for Europa, maybe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But that's the ambition, really and truly.
That's not the ambition.
No,
their ambition is to stay in the season.
Right now.
Yeah, once they've got there.
Yeah, right now. That will be their team now. Let's do this consistently.
They come ninth still. They come ninth.
Ninth. Mid-table. It's still a good finish for Brentford.
Who's above them?
Who's that? Brentford came ninth. Oh, Spurs,
who's above them?
Them, man.
Who's above them?
Shadow boys.
Spurs are 8th. And then Brighton are 7th.
Nah, Brighton's was 6th.
So who's 8th and who's 7th?
8th Tottenham, 7th Villa.
Yeah.
Emery, you know.
Ooh, Emery.
But
you know what?
It was a good evening.
I don't think he just done it. He just didn't have long enough. Halfway. Remember Gerrard got sacked.
I tell you what it is with Emery, he needs to be the underdog.
No, but he's a bad boy manager.
I'm not saying he's not though.
I don't think he's done it long enough.
His style of football wouldn't suit a top 4 club.
Yeah.
See where I'm coming from? Yeah. He's got a formula that works
like
for him in
similar,
a cup competition or something.
No, his style of football is not if you want to do the sexy thing. Like
100%.
He's like a Mourinho type.
He's changing formation every game to nullify something, but he doesn't care about your strengths. All he cares about is killing next man.
Emery, he does the tight 4-4-2. Like he has them.
Basically, that sounds like me. I think I told the revelation.
Like, bro,
that sounds like me.
You see how Pep plays 4 centre backs. Emery plays 4 centre midfielders. Like,
it's mad. It's mad.
Yeah, on the wing and thing like.
Bruv, he had us man on the counter, bro, at the Emirates. Do you see what I'm saying? Man are taking records. You talk about records. Man taking record numbers of shots against Arsenal at the Emirates, bruv. Yeah, so Marino obviously it couldn't work, bro.
Yeah, I don't think he done it long enough to be in the list still.
You get me? He had to go, man.
But them squads there, they all got bigger budgets, bigger squads, bigger
Ollie
wages
Watkins
than
was
Brentford,
doing a bit
bro.
as well.
They all got big. Do you know how much they paid for Ollie Watkins? Like these man, like
doing a bit.
If you look at Brentford, bro, Brentford's still got like a 15,000 seater stadium and them thing there. Like they still got the gaps, you know, like they got that gap where you can see the ends and that, like through the stadium and that. Like,
there things one size down from Stamford Bridge,
man,
innit?
Bro, like listen, Ben, me, and Ethan Pinnock and them man there at the back, bro, like. Fam, these man, like, bro, that left back and that, what's his name? The light skin, bro. He's got these man doing crazy stuff, bro.
But
like,
the little you is rapid.
Bro, he's got these man doing crazy stuff, bro. I'm telling you.
If you want to win something, if Brentford wanted to win something, let's say, they would probably have to compromise somewhere. If they want to win.
Do you know what it is, I'm going to judge Frank.
They need money.
When he's got no Tony. And see what I go on. See if
Pete.
Umbrella and them man there can do the job.
That's Pete. All right, let me tell you this about Frank here. About 80% of that team came up from the champ. They were playing League One Championship, bro. Like
what he's done.
It's like Luton.
Sick. Yeah, same. Yeah.
So if Luton come in now and finish in the top half of the table in these things there, bro, you gotta put their manager in that list.
Have to.
Yeah, you do. I'm not saying that you don't. What I'm saying is that a team like that depends on what you want to achieve, basically. So it's like, let's say like a West Ham decided we're going to have to compromise something. It's a big risk because you're basically risking your job in case you get sacked. You're risking relegation because I'm winning something this season. Yeah, but it's a big risk.
But you know what it is, I don't know if did you lot really compromise it though?
They didn't. This 100%. Is what I was going to say.
And the reason why I say that, I tell you why I say that, because
they got forced into it.
You lot was playing your for your lives, like you lot was really playing, but you were just unlucky in certain games. It's not like you were going to games and getting slapped.
I genuinely think that like when you're looking
certain things just weren't going your way in the league.
No, you're right, because we nicked couple good ones as well. Don't get me wrong, but I think as a player, let's say,
like Deck tried to play his heart out against Arsenal. I don't know why he did that.
Because he's trying to get a deal.
He's
trying to get a deal.
But my thing is the objective.
He knows he's going at the end of the season.
That's not what you do, bro.
But my thing is it's like if you got companies, and you're like at the beginning of the year, you're saying cool, but by the end of the annual year, whatever year, our like objective is to go from 30,000 subscribers to 40,000, and then you end up getting 70,000, bro. You've had a better season than a man that's ended up getting 100,000, but they were supposed to get like 150, bro. That's like West Ham. West Ham, the beginning of the season, bro. People talking like they could be the next breakthrough team into the Big Six and that the new stadium. They almost got Champions League the year before. People say, yo, they invested Schumacher. They got Schumacher. They've got Deck and them man there.
Like 14th or something.
Wow, so you look come below Chelsea.
Yes.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you, bro.
Moyes is 8th, bro.
Like,
He's 8th. He come lower than Lamps.
But they won something.
No, but you look come lower than Lamps.
It's a mad season.
Lamps got sacked, and he still finished higher.
But winning something is what gets him in that list.
Yeah.
If he didn't win something, he's not in the
trophy.
list. But he has to be the bottom of it.
Alright, go on then.
He's got to be the bottom of it for me.
Wait, where's Brentford come 9th? 14th. Ooh, there's a good 19 points between.
For me, it's Moyes, De Zerbi. You can swap Frank and Ten Hag around.
De Zerbi's up there, man, because he done his thing. He come 6th.
Yeah, but he done one season, number one, and number two, he had a good team that were playing good ball. Like, but he took them to the next level, but he didn't have a lot to deal with. If that makes sense.
Who do you think's got the most?
But what about the fact he didn't even have an opportunity to bring no one in? He just worked with what was there.
He's got,
and he's taken it on the
But
next
that's
level.
kind of my point. What was there? It's like if he ain't brought the what was there. Not to say he didn't elevate them. That's why he's in the list. But what was there wasn't. It was good. They were rocking. They had ballers and they had
rate him because
way of playing ball.
It's true, right?
But that's why he's in the list for me.
But
I don't think he can be that high up the list. Like, but that's why he's in the list.
But he's taken points off some big teams. So for that reason alone, I'll put him up there, man. He's come with a different style.
In the whole Prem.
For this season, it's either Pochettino or I don't know. Pochettino's definitely on the list still. Chelsea is a madness. The Tottenham guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Pochettino because, bro, it's like I can't feel sorry for Chelsea managers when you got all these ballers to work with. It's like man are saying what they've got is an embarrassment of riches. That's like when people say more money, more problems. F off, more money, more problems, bro. You just got more choice, more selection, bro. There's men that are poor that would love to be in your situation.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I would put him up there, but Chelsea, yeah, they've got loads of good players, but like they're almost overloaded with ego. Someone's got to make a difficult decision. That's what it is. All these other teams are managing ego by making.
They're getting them out of there.
I think Chelsea is hard. It's hard work for Chelsea because they just spent. They're off the back of spending or setting another record, isn't it? Since we're talking about records, you get me. How was it 600 and something M? And finished 12th. That's a new record.
I'm convinced Chelsea are working their way through the Golden Boy nominations and just buying.
Buy. No, wait.
He's on the Golden Boy list. Yeah.
I'll tell you what they're doing.
He is it too.
Let me tell you what they're doing. They're saying, what? Arteta wants him. All right, let me buy it. All right, how much Arsenal bidding? Wait to the end. Wait to the end and see how they're structuring their deal. Wait and see how they're structuring their deal. And say, all right, yeah, we'll give you the same in 2. That's what they're on. Anyone that we're linked to or another team's linked to, it's like they don't have no scouts.
Any club with them borders there, I can't feel sorry for you and say you've got the hardest job in the Prem. I can't. There's man like Luton coming up. That Luton manager, bro, he must be thinking, bro, loan us a few.
Do you know who I actually think has got the hardest job, weirdly, next season? Arteta.
He does.
Oh no.
I think he does.
Do you know why? Do you know I think he's got the hardest job? Because you see, like, when Arsenal basically roofed the season, I thought about Liverpool, what they done to beat City, Their points was nuts to beat City. I remember the season before they done what you lot done, basically. They just, like, it got all the way and then they just cracked, couldn't do it right at the end. City have something in them to keep going when your team can't keep going. Arteta just managed to
They got the players.
Arteta just managed to just reach them. Now you're going to have to reach them. You can't just do that again. You're going to have to surpass them completely. That's if Arteta does another second or another third,
they
man are
said
gonna start
that's-
looking at him like, bruv,
they
can
said
you
that's
do
their
this job
whole
or
plan.
not?
But they said
They're
that
gonna start
was.
looking at him like, bruv, can you do this or can you not do
But
this?
they said that was their whole plan. They said that, you know, it's progress, and they all said, yeah,
No,
but
top
we
four
just
was-
got
top four was
closer.
the angle.
We got closer, you know, the progress. We've got that close to City
so
now,
let's-
and then
he
next
might-
season we're gonna just. You
Yeah,
get
so
me?
next season, in order for I think Arsenal fans to keep staying low to Arteta, he's gonna have to at least touch them again.
I tell you why his
At
job is
least
hard.
the minimum.
His job is hard
But
now
if you don't win something for another
because
season, you're done.
he's set that level of expectation now, isn't it? And on top of that expectation, the board's now gonna fund him and buy players that he
They
says that he
are.
wants. So then once they buys
They've
them
been
players
funding him.
now, and we've seen what he did last season. Now we've given you
And I'm
200
even like
mil.
he ain't spent no money.
But that's
Now
not-
we expect you to go and
yeah,
win
but
something. So
sometimes
the
that
pressure's
makes
on
it-
him.
Right, the pressure's on him. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because okay, cool, you've bought yourself enough for us to give you what you want. Go on and take it.
Yeah, but
Let's see
now
what you do
let's see
now.
what you do now.
Yeah, if you roof it.
So then what you lot are doing is making me just want to put Arteta lower in my manager list, because you lot are questioning whether he can work under pressure, bro. Top managers thrive under pressure. That's what
No,
they,
not
that's
pressure,
what
not
they-
pressure in terms
that's
of
like,
opposition.
That's like when you lot want
He
to
has to
criticize
deliver.
players that don't
Yeah.
deliver in big games, because the pressure gets, bro. Managers are supposed to thrive under pressure, bro. Like that's a sign of a top manager, bro. Thriving under pressure, like.
It's not to say that he can't do it though.
Yeah.
So, but
To
so
say
you
that-
can't
that
say
makes
he's
his job
got
more
the
difficult.
hardest job in the Prem.
His job
bro,
is
like.
not the hardest.
Fam, they are
it's a hard
spending
job.
money now as well. I don't want to hear the excuse
But really
of,
and truly, nobody
bro,
else- nobody
Saka's
else
getting
in the
big
Prem.
300k contracts.
So with-
and,
so with
bro,
that, what-
Saliba, I know Saliba
See what he's
wasn't
saying?
staying for no cheap.
And for that reason,
Saliba got a big payment.
Go on.
So I'm trying to say, man, I wrapped up Havertz quick.
yeah,
Timbers on the way.
Yeah.
They're flanging 75 mil
Yeah.
plus 15 for Rice quickly,
it.
you know.
You see
Bro, normally they'll put in like a 50 mil cheeky and the team will say F off with that. They flanging, when I saw Sky Sports do 75 mil plus, I said, bro, they're moving mad. They're moving like a big team, bro. I don't.
So this is why I say-
you see Arsene
this is why I
Wenger,
say
he's watching this shit saying,
the pressure's
"What's
on him
happening
next
to me?"
season, bro.
Yeah.
Why did I not get this? Like Wenger said, bro, I was told 100k a week, bro. That's it. I don't care who you're
pressure's on
buying,
him.
bro.
I'm
Like
telling you.
For
it's
all
on him.
of that, that's why the pressure's on. Do you see what I'm saying?
that's normal though.
It's levels, bro.
That's normal though. It's Arsenal. You're
It's
a
different
big
now.
team, ain't
It's
you?
different now. Like we come
So
from
now-
finish.
what-
Don't forget. We finished 8th. It was 8th.
Big piece.
Then we finished 8th. Then we finished 5th. Now we've come 2nd, innit? It's like we've jumped. We're on 8th, 5th, 2nd.
So
Now
by what you're saying, yeah, you're
We're on the
making
right
me want to
trajectory
put
still.
Ten Hag on that managerial list above Arteta now.
I
'cause
don't
you're
know. I
basically
don't know about
saying-
that.
Oh my
I don't know
days.
about
You're
that.
basically,
I don't know. I don't know about
you're basically
that.
saying last season Arteta didn't have pressure on him, and bro, like Manchester
never said that.
Manchester United, bro, there is pressure, bro,
Do you know
every
what? Do you know
season,
which
bro.
name I forgot? I can't even pronounce that one. Spurs.
Post-
That job is dead.
Yeah, that's a hard
That
job.
is a
That is a hard
dead
job because
job.
of your owner as well.
Tottenham.
But if you're
Because you
Harry,
got
What are we doing?
if you're
here?
Harry, are you staying?
What are we doing? If I'm coming
And-
to Tottenham, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
That's a
What
hard
are we
job.
doing?
Yeah,
Right now,
he's
it's
in
a
the
whole
hat.
load of nothing.
I'll put that name in the hat still. I'll put that, and
He has to be up there.
I would
That's
put
a
I would
dead
put
job.
Ten Hag's name in the hat only based of he don't know what the hell's going on.
What the hell is going on?
This is my point. This is
What
my
is
point.
going
Like,
on?
bro, they said the deadline was June. No, was April originally. Bro, we're in June, bro. He don't know what's going on until he knows what's going on. What can you even tell a player is gonna happen? Like, he don't know whether it's
This
a
is
Sir Jim
grassroots.
thing.
This is grassroots
Like
stuff.
he
This
don't
is
know
a
if it's a
joke. This
Qatar
is a
thing.
joke.
He got the Glazers trying to. The Glazers every time they're like, "Alright, we're gonna sell to you." Someone come with a bid a bit more, or they're offering them a little bit ownership. I know what. Let me hear what you saying. What that, bro? It's peak over there for him, bro. Bro. He can't get rid of players. He's still got the likes of Maguire not hanging around. You still got the Hay on 375. It's peak for him, man.
It's mad. The wages over there is crazy,
Peak.
bro.
And he can't add to the squad until he knows. It's the only players that are willing to come United right now are the die-hard, like they got United in their blood. That's one thing that might work out for him because the players that do come, you know, they really wanted to come. They were like, I know family members will say, bro, their owners is all a mad thing over there. No, leave that. That's messy. You know when you're dealing with a messy girl and all your brethren are saying, no, bro, that's still mad. But you're saying, no, bro, I don't care.
Man, caught feelings
Go.
and that.
Bro, like, come on, man. That's what Mount's on right now. Mount said, I don't care. I'm going there, bro. But yeah, it's peak.
It'll be interesting to see how you lot use Mount.
Frank, though, Thomas Frank with no Tony till Christmas. Bro, peak for him. Peak for him, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Peak for him. No Tony till Christmas.
They might
bro.
just give us 50 M's for Eddie still.
50 what? Brentford, 50 what?
Yeah, 50 M's.
50 huh?
50 M's and Tony.
Give you Tony for 50.
No, they can give us Tony and 50 M's. We'll give them Eddie.
They ain't got. Hey, delusional Arsenal.
Bro,
fans,
Eduardo Nketiah. Are you mad? Are you mad? Them exotic strikers there. Bro, watch next season. Somebody needs to buy Eddie.
He should go Palace though. He should go Palace still.
Ooh.
He'll
I
bang
like
a
that
good
for
shout.
Palace.
He should go
I like
Palace
that
still.
for Palace,
I've been
actually.
saying that still. He should go Palace. Even if it's a loan, just go there. Because that's
No,
what they
it's
need
not
as
a
a
bad
goal
shout.
scorer. They just need a goal scorer, bro. Someone that will just nick them.
But on the flip side, my man Havertz needs to hit the ground running though.
And Palace has got peas now. Yeah, Havertz. Yeah, that's a mad thing still. But it's
That
mad.
was a Mazda.
Real Madrid said, what? How much? Bro, like, he ain't even worth 40. Chill out, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
It's mad. Everyone has them rush of blood moments still.
But my thing with
United's
Arsenal,
had a
with
couple
that
of
that signing there, yeah, my thing, yeah, does that make you question Arteta? Like, what are you on? Like,
Do you know what it is?
do you want to be ruthless, or are you just still trying to play perfect football?
I see the thought process behind it as long as a number 9 still comes in. Because he's not a 9, in my opinion.
But that's why it's a bit mad to me, because you've got Jesus, which we all acknowledge is a baller, but he's not a
Clinical.
goal scorer,
Yeah, he's not
out and out
lethal.
goal scorer. So then it's like, okay, so get one then.
I don't think, do you know what it is, yeah?
But you went and got the same profile of player. He's not a goal scorer, but he's a baller. He can play ball. It's like,
I'll tell you what's mad there is that I feel like where the midfield needs an overhaul, complete, that's where most of the money needs to go right now.
boy, he just splashed 65.
So in the
67 they said.
the striker market now, we know most clubs right now need a striker, innit? Yeah. So there's gonna be a bidding war. Whoever we go for, it's a bidding war.
Bro, Chelsea just got that.
So it
Jackson.
come
He's
like
got more goals in him than Havertz for 30 mil, bro. There's players out there that could bang.
Jackson.
67 mil. Ramos is going, the Portuguese striker, Ramos is going for 68. It's in his contract.
Yeah, it's big money. Man.
80 million euros.
Right now.
That's $1 million more than Havertz. That's still dodgy for me, bro.
I'll take a Lavia as well, you know.
Baller.
Rice and Lavia, I'll be happy. If we can get Rice and Lavia, I'm happy.
Baller.
I'm not
Baller.
gonna
I
lie.
see you lot in for him as well, so I'm saying you lot
Arsenal's
are doing
active.
big club things.
Active.
Listen.
See when you're at the kitchen, all the stove and that, man. We've got all 4 burners on the go at the
Four
same time.
burners on the go, bro. It's
All of
true.
them on the go, bro.
It's true,
I'm
bro.
telling you.
Like, fam, I'm watching it like, again?
It's
like,
mad.
every minute my algorithm's telling me a new something.
Bruv,
like, a new
every time I
transfer
open
link.
up the
I'm
Twitter
like,
thing, I'm
again?
thinking, fuck, you know, our
Bro.
next one. It's mad. It's crazy.
Ballers as well.
Boy,
like,
this is what I'm
Timber's a
saying.
baller.
But this is why I
Timber's a
say
baller.
it's the pressure's on.
Lavia is a baller.
If Edu does his job, because Arsenal is a team right now where, if you think about it, we mainly get a lot of our second choice targets. Most of our first choices, we don't get them.
Like who?
Like Rafinha, didn't get him.
Who did you get
Might not
instead?
get Rice at this rate.
Instead of Rafinha, we got Jesus. We first went for
second-
Rafinha.
Is it?
Yeah, didn't get him. Who else didn't we get?
So but that's different players.
Madrid. Went
though.
for Madrid. Didn't get Madrid.
They're
Got
different
Trossard.
players though. Like Rafinha.
Just
and-
different profile, innit? Just targeted something else. Do you know what I'm saying? Because look at Madrid. Madrid and Trossard ain't the same.
No, but they're same position.
But they offer different things. You get me? Madrid is rapid.
Yeah, they're different
Madrid's-
profile,
I mean,
but they're same
Trossard's not
position.
like that.
Whereas
you know what I'm saying?
Rafinha and Jesus, one's supposed to be a striker. I still say he's a winger, and then one's a right winger.
I feel like he. I don't even know what he tried
But
to do.
what would have happened if Rafinha ain't holding bench for Saka? Not to say that he shouldn't. I'm just saying
We needed
Rafinha
that. That's
as
what we needed. We
Rafinha-
needed something. We needed
Rafinha, like
something
he
else.
ain't willing to hold bench
Well,
for
he
Saka.
wanted to go Barca, so it is where it is.
And he was starting at Barca still.
Do you know what I mean? We seem to be the second choice team. I mean, second choice player transfer thing. This summer, can't afford to let top targets slip.
So that's what I'm saying. So Havertz was your first choice striker. That's what
I feel like it was an opportunist thing with Havertz still. Chelsea's in the mud. They need to sell before 30th of June.
67 mil is a hell of an opportunist.
Boy, most of that is all add-on. Well, not most of it, but a lot of it is add-ons. You get me? And I feel like...
That's why West Ham said, get out of here, man. How long you want to pay that piece in? Move from here, bro.
But on the flip side, yeah, I'm backing, yeah. I'm backing Havertz. I'm backing Havertz, yeah.
Send the shakes.
To have his best goal and assist return in the Prem at Arsenal. If
he gets the games, he'll play better.
100%.
For Arsenal, they're more suited to his
Our
game.
system suits him way more.
But my thing is just so then, who's going to score those goals to win you the trophy?
Boy, window's
That's my
still
thing,
open.
like,
Window's still open.
Like Pep clocked it. Like, went and got the man. Like, there's interviews where they're saying, "Bro, what did you do to finally get the Champions League? How did it happen?" He said, "Erling Haaland."
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Erling Haaland." That's what he said, bro. Like,
What's the options though? There's no Haaland out there.
Corona.
bro, bro, they're strikers. They're strikers, bro. But I feel like Pep doesn't like strikers like that.
Do you know what?
Hence why Balogun will go bat it up and then you go buy Havertz.
Yeah,
For
but
67 mil.
I feel like they offer different things, though, man. I feel like Arsenal's always needed a guy that they could actually whip a ball in the box and have faith that he's got some kind of spring or height behind it. I feel like that was the downfall of Tierney as well. I feel like we've never really had...
When was Arsenal known for that guy? They've only had Giroud. That's the only guy that's been like that.
Yeah, but I feel like we've missed that. I feel like we missed that. We become a little bit...
Giroud. But Havertz is shit in the air.
Well, I feel like...
He misses all his headers, 6-yard box.
No, but I swear, like, he hasn't scored many goals, but a good 30% of them's come from headers or something like that.
If that's his game, then bloody, I thought he was a baller, fam.
He's a baller, man, but it's just the way that Chelsea
Sounds
chose
like
to
Kevin
use him.
Davis.
No,
Man
it's the way
said
that
30% of his goals.
Tuchel didn't know what to do with him, bro. He ran out of ideas.
That there was one of the peakest,
He didn't know what to do with him.
silliest decisions that I think Chelsea made.
Dumb.
They should not have sacked him.
Tuchel he wasn't sure what Havertz's best position was. Like, he didn't deploy him in the same way as he was at Leverkusen. And even if you look at Chelsea to this day, who's their creator?
I've said that still.
There's no creator. Who's their wingers that's gonna pin people back, that create space for him to make runs into the box? And
they got wingers.
What now? But who though? Who turned up? No one didn't turn up for them this season, or for the last three seasons. His dip in form coincides with his move to Chelsea, because the team just weren't set up for him to flourish, bro. It weren't set up to suit him.
Is there talks about what's happening to Lamps? Like this, what? I've been under the radar, so I've been in Paris.
Lamps needs to do the pundit thing. What he needs to do is sit down and look at what G Nev done. Yeah, G Nev realised, you know what, this management thing's a bit peak, so let me just do the punditry thing. That's exactly what Lamps needs to do. It's not even a shame thing.
Do you know what's mad?
Just do it.
Do you know what's mad? I know someone. I know a woman.
CBS.
He's boring though. He shouldn't even get a
Yeah,
seat at the
I know
table.
a
He's
woman,
boring.
who passed their pro license the other day, and she's in the same class basically as Wayne Rooney. These men here have got jobs with no badges, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. Lamps has got jobs with no badges, bro. You're taking on Chelsea. You ain't even qualified.
It's mad. It's the nostalgia thing, isn't it?
It's mad. Like, it's mad that, like, when I look at it from that point of view, because I always do, I look at it from that point of view, I feel, what are you doing?
Well, you have to
this
question
club?
Chelsea in that, because he was at Everton and he left Everton in the pits. Yeah, in the real mud. And then Chelsea said, yeah, come and see what you can do with these lot.
Yep.
That was a mad move.
And you know what? I swear I'll never forget what Just said when he said that. For him to come back is his ego.
Has to be.
Ego on some, like, you man need me. Do you remember when Just said that in an episode?
Bro.
You man need me.
I saw him sitting
I
in the
will never forget
stands.
that.
Man had one leg over the other, like.
Like he's got it made on a Tim Sherwood thing.
Them man, they're coming back.
And I feel like he bought
Them man,
about.
they're coming back.
I feel like he bought 10 seats because there was no one sitting around him. Like he bought 10 seats. Like no company, he just wanted the bougie thing. Like.
Yeah,
I knew exactly what was happening. I said, yeah, he's next in line. That's it. He's coming back, like, bro. The return of the Mac.
There's no way that
His ego, because he knows, fam, but his ego is telling him, are you dumb? They need me. I knew they were going to call me back. Are you dumb?
Yeah, I can't. I mean,
What else we got on that
That was a
agenda?
dumb
Is there any
I
other?
think that's it. I think we've gone through it. We've done. Yeah, man. We've gone through it. We can wrap this up still. We've covered everything. We can wrap up, man. You get me? We can wrap up. Yeah, it's good. See you later. See you soon.
Big up. Hey, where you are, Traps? Where are you, fam? Where are you?
If you look, if
You weren't allowed out today, no?
yeah, I know. No, give Traps his flowers though. He did call it from early. He did say, come end of the season, City will be there with the trophies. Yeah, he called the treble, and he said Arsenal would be left with egg on their faces. But if you look, can this get in the comments and let us know about next season? Who do you think's gonna win it? Who do you think's gonna finish top 4? Like, give us your predictions for next season.
Are Arsenal gonna be top 4 again?
Yeah.
Are Arsenal gonna be in the title race? Are United gonna be in the title race? Are Chelsea gonna get onto the top page of the league?
Right there. Yeah.
You get me? Don't forget, yeah, Chelsea fans, you man finished bottom half of the table. That's mad. I've never seen that before in my listen, you lot should allow it. Respect yourself. Don't try and banter me, bruv.